was a bit hit or miss in that outing, but he didn't give up any runs. So all things considered, the result was pretty good. But I think he would agree, even when he mentioned when he joined us on the broadcast for a little bit, even he would agree he thought a bit better, but it was pretty good. To lead off for the Post 94 beautiful night this evening, and that is very pleasant to see after last night throughout the region. Condolence all the people that were affected by the storms last night. Particularly, we have the city of Maryville and also Andrean High School in our hearts, and also the towns of Hebron and Couts as well. And South Porter County got hit pretty hard last night as well. Temperature in the upper 70s. It's going to be a partly cloudy, well, very, very partly cloudy, just a few puffy clouds up above. It'll be clear throughout the night. No chance of rain. It should be an awesome night. Actually, I lie. There is a 1% chance of rain. So there is a 99% chance that we're going to get through this ball game without any sort of weather issue. I consider that. I don't think those odds.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. Especially after the past couple of days, it's been very wet. Could ask for better tonight, and hopefully a good game on hand we have here.
Knock on wood, Corndogs have not had a game yet this season. Close as we came to that game. One. To 0-2. Went 1 for 4 with a strikeout last week. outside count moves to 2-1. By the way, shout out to our new camera angle we have.
They decorate. Thousand cakes a year.
Did you know?
Their butcher will cut your meat your way.
Did you know?
They have trained floral designers in store.
Did you know?
They will make your wedding cake.
Did you know?
They have a variety of deli bakeable entrees.
Did you know?
There are
Striking down until you know?
Headquartered in Indiana, Center Bank to play a pivotal role in every community. Beginning location in 1895, so 13 counties across Indiana. Center Bank is championing a work with a community building, philanthropy, financial education to enrich the lives of individuals, businesses, and the communities we serve. Our promise for a better tomorrow for generations to come. What sets Center apart? Center Bank, Indiana's largest private family-owned bank. Looking for the ultimate party experience? Bring excitement. Game truck, mobile video game an unforgettable photo. Birthdays, school, festivals, team bonding. Events. We bring the fun right to you. No stress and no mess. Make memories ever will be talking about with Trust.
Make sure you're following Hotline Sports Network on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Ratings, highlights, breaking news, and live coverage. All the places. Like it, follow it, share it. Hotline Sports Network, your home for hometown sports.
Crown Point 04 and 94 Vikings leading on Bush for the Corndogs. The rest starting lineup. Second, Fernandez at third base. Turns at third. Regular Fleming left field. 6. Sharkey is second baseman. Batting 7. Jack Jardo, the first baseman. The catcher. Bats 8. And Zach shortstop. Bats 9. Offenders for pitch. Is outside for a ball. 1-0. Just pitching to Ben. Plate. Ethan Glassman first, Andrew Long second, DJ Lloyd short, Cody Bennett third post 94, across the outfield. Gabe Dilly and then Nicholas right across the outfield. Count moves to 2-0 on Gabe Bush to lead off the inning. Well, first inning, I'd say, for the Corndogs. Pitch for a shake. Technically, the second half of the game. In fact, that's out of the first. That was half right.
half right.
Half right. Look out there says Ashes full on line. Shot to the left side. Boy feels it. Gloves it. Goes to first. And out first. Is Gabe Bush there by Malloy. And now those side choppers, shortstop,
Yeah. That's a player right there. Especially, I mean, the sunglasses on. He's playing. I mean, what? Right. I know we don't have a speed track. Throw really fast. Yep. Part. Look, that dude's out of put his arms up. It's a signal. Stay. And then all of a sudden he changed it last minute. He was also surprised that
Baseman right. Comes up with one away. First pitch in there. Swing miss. So one. Albanese confectionery in Maryville has been around for 40 years. From the famous flavor mouth puckering sours and tried fruit flavor. Albany's favorite on first. Right here in the region, the high school arenas. Remember the game. But some didn't know you get the best in your hands and be sure to not hit the ball to even if you don't want to get the second out of the first inning. Fernandez grounds out Cody Benedict, and that is number 2. This break the break Guernsey. Birthday party or company outing? Bring your team to see our team. Email info@LakeCountyCorndogsBaseball.com to book your group outing today. Actually, cut out the Lake County. Just email corndogsbaseball or info@corndogsbaseball.com. Up comes Josh Fleming, the left fielder. Fleming has not participated in too many games this year. Only 2 games so far. He's 2 for 8, but this is a guy who count moves to 0-2. He made the D2 Super Regionals with Grand Valley and hit .408 with 9 home runs last season. So Josh Fleming's a really good hitter. 0-2. Strike 3 called in the outside corner. Sullivan dropped it, has to throw to first to complete the strikeout.
There you go.
5 up, 5 down, and here comes
Yeah,
Zach
Fenter's back-to-back strikeouts. As soon as we said, he's not much of a strikeout.
Zach Scharenke, who's playing second base today, takes a strike on the outside corner.
That outside corner has been very favorable today.
I was just going to mention that. That is, and the umpire's been pretty consistent.
Yeah, if he's
with it,
consistent,
too.
You can't really complain about it.
That
It's a little
one's
too
on the
much,
dirt.
yeah. A little too much.
Count is 1-1, yeah. Big zone, and I think Fenter's is starting. Had his welcome to the Corndogs moment last week. Popped up foul, count is 1-2. When he had the bases clearing double to give the Corndogs a 6-3 lead in the 8th, and they held on to win that game 6-3 1 week ago. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Scharenke. That one in the dirt. Didn't get him to chase.
Yeah, and you mentioned that moment. I mean, that's not just a big moment, for the Corndogs in that game. I mean, for the season, you would say it seems like the offense has been, on fire since that moment.
It definitely felt like the first major hit.
Yeah, you mentioned it. We haven't really been in so many situations like we have, and especially in a conference game at home, starting off 0-2 in the Region Collegiate League. That was a big hit, and obviously something the Corndogs can carry over into this game.
Corndogs would love to move back to 500 in league play today with a win. They're 4-3. They've gotten above 500 in the season overall, but that league record is what the most important one is, the 2-2. Swinging a high fly ball to the right side. Glassman chasing after it towards foul territory. Wynn playing with it, blows it back in, but Glassman can't get to it. Ran into the warning track against the fencing down that right field line. You have the bullpen batting cage area, and then you have some bleachers behind it down that right field line.
Yeah, you can't see it anymore because the camera zoomed in now.
No, you can't. Yeah, the camera's all
can't really
zoomed
look
in.
out that
You
way.
can't look down that way. No, you can't. It's all right. We'll keep you posted. 2-2 count on Scharenke. Outside, ball 3. 3-2 the count now.
See if Scharenke can get on base, get the Corndogs some sort of momentum going.
Corndogs are 1 ball away from getting their first base runner. 2-2 swing and a miss in the dirt, strike 3. And Trevor Fenter strikes out the side. No score through 2.
The rich history of family ownership and a workforce that's committed to putting people first. Centier Bank fosters a workplace of community building, philanthropy, and financial education. A long-lasting legacy of family ownership dedicated to generations of clients is what sets Centier apart. Trust the integrity, experience, and personal service of Centier, Indiana's largest private family-owned bank. For more information, go to Centier.com.
Strack and Van Til for the win with 4 ways to save. Catch price drops on over 15,000 items and check the weekly ad for can't miss deals. Stack on the rewards program for digital coupons, points toward discounts and free products, and power up with our own brands. Keep your budget in the safety zone. Get the same great taste as national labels at lower prices. If you can't taste the difference, why pay the difference? Score big value with 4 ways to save at Strack and Van Til.
If your business wants to reach real customers in real communities, the Heartland Sports Network is where you need to be. With thousands tuning in every week across Indiana and beyond, your message plays alongside the games people care about most. Connect with families, alumni, parents, and the next generation of local leaders. Digital ads, in-game features, branding opportunities. We'll build a package that fits your goals. Advertise with the Heartland Sports Network. Visit heartlandsportsnet.com or contact us.
Back here at Legacy Fields in Crown Point, no score between the Corndogs and the post-94 Vikings. Gabe Call, Cody Benedict, and Andrew Long are due up. And Jacob Misch has 5 consecutive strikeouts in this ball game. Not to start the game, Camden Mikulich popped out to first base to lead off the game. And then that's really where the game, that's the only ball put in play that the 94 Vikings have had. Swing and a miss. Count is 0-1. By the way, if you want to know the record for most strikeouts to start a game in baseball history, if you're a Cubs fan, you might know this. Jim Deshaies, current color commentator for the Chicago Cubs, had 8 consecutive strikeouts. I think this was in the mid to late 80s, like between 1986 and 1988. Somewhere in there, he had it against the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Wow.
0-2 the count here against Gabe Call. high for a ball 1-2.
Too bad, yeah, Mish can't contest that because of the first.
Can't.
Still, though, extremely impressive what he's doing so far.
It is impressive. 0-2 the count, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 6 consecutive strikeouts for Jacob Mish. Now, you want to know something even more interesting about that Jim Deshays stat?
Yeah, what's up?
Jim Deshays was in the broadcast booth for Kerry Wood's 20 strikeout game in 1998.
Wow.
He was working for the Houston Astros at the time, was in the TV booth for the Astros that day when Kerry Wood pitched his 20 strikeout game. Swinging a pop-up. Strikeout streak will come to an end here. Zach Wright is going out, falls down. Coming in is Josh Fleming to make the catch. My goodness, Josh Fleming with some great awareness out there. That's why communication is key in those balls towards no man's land in the outfield.
Yeah, they're all giving each other high fives. I wonder if Zach Wright just maybe heard Fleming screaming in his ear and maybe tried quickly to get out the way. Interesting play there.
Andrew Long, the second baseman, comes up. Andrew Long's 0 for 1 with 2 down. First pitch from Mish. Swing and a miss. Count moves to 0-1.
See, the shadows so far haven't really affected anyone so far, but it is creeping up to home plate.
It is, and that's something that you always hear about, is that whenever a ball gets to home plate, that difference when it goes from the light to the dark and all that stuff, that can be a factor. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. 7 strikeouts for Jacob Mish. How about 9 up, 9 down through 3? We're back after this.
Ultimate party experience? Bring the excitement with Game Truck mobile video game feeders. Action-packed laser tag and gel tag battles, bounce houses, epic foam parties, and unforgettable photo booth fun. Perfect for birthdays, schools, festivals, team bonding, and community events. We bring the fun right to you. No stress and no mess. Book your party today and make memories everyone will be talking about with Game Truck.
Do what you do, get loud, go ahead, get loose, get down to business, tell everyone, nothing's off limits, you can have anything you want.
Across Indiana, the lights go on, the stands fill, and communities come alive. And every night, the Heartland Sports Network is there, showcasing the athletes, the rivalries, and the hometown pride that make our state special. Stream every game live on the Heartland Sports Network app and heartlandsportsnet.com. Your teams, your stories, your network. The Heartland Sports Network, proudly bringing the Heartland together, one game at a time.
We head to the bottom of the third inning, no score. Great Lakes Sports Hub, the official training facility of the Lake County Corndogs, not just another dome. Right across the street from Legacy Fields here, as up comes Jack Sharko to lead off the third inning. 6 up, 6 down go the Corndogs. 9 up, 9 down. The Vikings have gone in the first 3 innings. Ventures delivers the first pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Pull out another baseball stat for you here, Thalen. One time in Major League Baseball history, there has been a double no-hitter, which is a time in which both teams got no hits through 9 innings. Swing and a miss, 0-2. No double perfect games, but a double no-hitter. This game was on May 2nd, 1917, at what was known as Weekman Park at the time, now known as Wrigley Field, between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. And that pitch inside, and that hit him. So Sharko reaches base. Still not a hit, though.
Yeah, still not a hit. Just a hit by pitch.
This story's still relevant, as up comes Bradley Ferris, the catcher. So both of these teams, they went 9 innings. Fred Toney struck out 3. Hippo Vaughn struck out 10. Hippo Vaughn for the Cubs, Fred Toney for the Reds. And then in the 10th inning, starting pitcher stayed in the game. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a high chopper to the right side. Andrew Long fields it, flips it to second for 1. Throw back to first, double play. 4-6-3. And that'll bring up Zach Wright. Now here is how the how the one run was scored. Hal Chase came up with 2 outs in the 10th inning and a runner on base. He reached on an error with 2 outs, meaning the inning got extended. Chase stole second. Jim Thorpe came up, one of the most iconic athletes of the early 19th century. Played every sport you could at the highest level you could at the time. Count is 0-1 on the first pitch to Zach Wright. He had an RBI single on a ground ball to the front of home, it says. So it sounds like it might have been a bunt.
Bunt? Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like it might have been a bunt. Larry Kopp scored unearned. Hal Chase was thrown out at home. Cubs went 1-2-3 in the 10th, and that's how the double no-hitter ended at Wrigley Field in May of 1917. Pitch misses high.
That's a very interesting stat. I'm surprised that's ever happened. You know,
it has happened.
It has happened. I don't know if we'll ever see a double perfect game. I feel like that's an impossible
That seems
thing.
impossible. That's inside. Count moves now to 3-1 here on Zach Wright.
Yeah, so the Corndogs got a base runner. They got a break there, a hit by pitch on Jack Sharko, and then Bradley Ferris immediately hits a double play.
Swing and a miss, 3-2.
And now full count here.
Yeah,
Seems like, maybe the Corndogs could have had the start of something, a base runner with nobody out. All it took was 1 pitch, all of a sudden 2 out.
Pop fly to the right side, foul. Count still 3-2 on Zach Wright. Discover your rhythm at Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. The party never stops with free live music every Friday and Saturday night just off of Exit 6, I-8094. Hard Rock also brings you our final score every night. Swinging, that's a fly ball to center field. Logan Dilly going back, eyes it in the sky, makes the running catch, and that is out number 3, and that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left, no scores. We head to the 4th.
Did you know?
They decorate over 210,000 cakes a year.
Did you know?
Their butcher will cut your meat your way.
Did you know?
They have trained floral designers in store.
Did you know?
They will make your wedding cake.
Did you know?
They have a variety of deli bakeable entrees.
Did you know?
Their online app has coupons and so much more. Who does that?
Strachan Van Til. Now you know.
Headquartered in Maryville, Indiana, Centier Bank continues to play a pivotal role in every community we serve. Beginning with a single location in 1895 to serving 13 counties across Indiana, Centier Bank has championed a workplace of community building, philanthropy, and financial education to enrich the lives of individuals and businesses in the communities we serve. Our promise for a better tomorrow for generations to come is what sets Centier apart. Centier Bank, Indiana's largest private family-owned bank.
Looking for the ultimate party experience? Bring the excitement with Game Truck mobile video game feeders, action-packed laser tag and gel tag battles, bounce houses, epic foam parties, and unforgettable photo booth fun. Perfect for birthdays, schools, festivals, team bonding, and community events. We bring the fun right to you. No stress and no mess. Book your party today and make memories everyone will be talking about with Game Truck.
Love high school sports? Then make sure you're following the Heartland Sports Network on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Rankings, highlights, breaking news, and live coverage, all in one place. Like it, follow it, share it. Heartland Sports Network, your home for hometown sports.
We have a pitching change brought to you by IBEW Local 697, proud partner of the Lake County Corndogs. Aslan Farinelli comes in for the Corndogs. Jacob Mish, 3 perfect innings with 7 strikeouts and no walks to start off the ball game. So a great outing from Jacob Mish. Ironworkers Local 395, a proud partner of the Lake County Corndogs. Local 395 continues to forge and maintain strong partnerships with owners and contractors based on our commitment to provide excellent craftsmanship through safety, productivity, reliability, and training. We will also bring you our Ironman Player of the Game presented by Ironworkers Local 395 later on in the broadcast. Camden Mikulich is due up, and Post 94 is breathing a collective sigh of relief that there is a new pitcher on the mound in Aslan Farinelli.
Yeah.
As, my goodness, this has been a speedster of the first 3 innings. No hits on either side as we head to the 4th. Pitch inside for a ball, 1-0. And both teams have faced the minimum.
Bare minimum. Yeah, 9 up, 9 down. Jacob Mish, incredible outing. Had 6 strikeouts, 6 in a row, mind you. And Valpo all the way back to the top of their lineup, and they get to see a brand new pitcher. That's something you don't really see often.
1-0 pitch misses up and in. Count is 2-0. Farinelli pitched once this season. That was on opening night against the Beecher Muskies. He started the game. Solid outing. 3 shutout innings, 1 strikeout, no walks, 3 hits. So he did a very solid job in his first outing as a corn dog this season. But up in a new situation now. That pitch misses inside, 3-1.
Yeah, you mentioned Valpo. You said they breathe a sigh of relief that there's a new pitcher, but the new pitcher is Azan Farinelli, and I know he is a very good pitcher, so I don't know how much of a sigh of relief that is.
High for ball 4, so that's the first post-94 base runner of the night. It's Camden Mikulich, as up comes Bren Truby.
Okay, well, maybe there is a sigh of relief right there. They finally have a base runner for the first time tonight.
Truby is 0 for 1. He struck out back in the first inning. Farinelli looks in. Pickoff move to first, and that pit throw goes all the way to the wall, down the right field line, down to second goes Mikulich. He takes a wide turn. He'll hold there as the throw comes in. So that'll be a throwing error on Farinelli, and that puts a runner in scoring position here with nobody out on a night where runs will probably be at a premium. Those types of mistakes are type of mistakes you just cannot make. Yeah,
and that's one of those things, if you're Valpo, all you needed was a base runner. All of a sudden now you're in the pitcher's head, and mistakes like that can happen. All it takes is a little bit of pressure.
Ben Truby with DJ Malloy on deck. Pitch misses up and in for a ball, 1-0.
A lot of movement, Farinelli, on his pitches. And not similar at all as what we saw from Jacob Misch, as he was straight heat. A little bit different approach.
It's been nearly 2 weeks since Farinelli last pitched. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Yeah, that's definitely something to know. 2 weeks, that's a lot of time for a pitcher. Especially just getting his season started, too, as well.
Farinelli had a very productive season last year at Ohio Northern. 52 strikeouts against only 13 walks, showing bunt. Pulling back that time is Truby. Count moves to 2-1. 6-4 record with a 4.29 ERA in 11 starts.
Wow. That is a very impressive season.
A very solid, impressive season indeed for Aslan Farinelli. 2-1 pitch. Right down the middle. Count moves to 2-2.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a strikeout. Valpo was aggressive on that. Attempted bunt, try to throw him off, move the runner to third base. Because like you said, runs are at a premium. So if you have a runner in scoring position, you got to take what you can get and try to get him home.
2-2 the count. Fouled back, still 2-2.
Oh, wow. Almost, that almost hit the ball. That's still stuck up there from the game last week.
That
ball is still there.
Last week.
We saw it get stuck up there. And, no one.
Now, the challenge is, can somebody hit that ball and knock it down?
Or maybe a kid wants an ice pop so bad that they climb up there.
I don't think that would be allowed. 2-2. I can think if a kid did that, they would.
I think
at the they would at the very least get a stern word from mom and dad.
Yeah, I don't know if they would get an ice pop from that. They might have to have it taken away.
They probably would. They probably would be banned from having ice pops for a little bit if they did that. 3-2 pitch.
Yeah, there again.
The screen, still 3-2. Almost hit that.
Yeah,
baseball.
if something hits that, if one of the players hits the baseball, I think one of the Corndogs workers should give them an ice pop. Because they did. They brought a foul ball down. That's why we do the promotion.
Do you really want an ice pop, Fallon? Because all you're talking about is ice pops.
Hey, man. I'm just saying, it's a nice day out. I wouldn't mind. I would not mind an ice pop right now.
3-2 count on Truby. Strike 3 called on the inside corner.
Beautiful pitch there. That's an unhittable pitch just in that corner. Farinelli with the strikeout.
And it's one of those pitches, Fallon, that when the pitch comes in and you're crowding the plate a little bit, sometimes it almost feels like it's going to be inside on you, and then you realize it was over the plate.
Yeah, it's one of the worst things. Now, at least he didn't move out the way. That's usually an embarrassing moment when, if you're a batter, you move out the way and the ball ends up curving back for a strike.
1 away here for DJ Malloy, runner in scoring position with 1 away. Farinelli steps off the rubber, almost made the throw back to second base.
Yeah, we'll see a little bit slower moving as Farinelli compared to Mitch. He was just kind of in a groove. He kept it going all the time.
Swing and a foul tip into the mitt. Count is 0-1 on Malloy. Malloy struck out back in the first inning. That's the same for him and 6 of his other teammates early in the ball game is their first at-bats ended in strikeouts. No balls and 1 strike, the count on Malloy. In the dirt, count moves to 1-1.
Yeah, I'm looking. Malloy did not play for Valpo the last time that they faced the Corndogs.
He did not. Yeah, Valpo did not bring in their full complement into that game. There still are some kids that are not on this team yet, most notably Landon Garrett, who's going to be playing tomorrow for Couts in the semi-state championship. Fly ball to right center field. Gabe Bush jogs underneath it, makes the grab, gets behind it, makes a nice throw in to keep Camden Mikulich from tagging up. Nice job by Gabe Bush in center field.
Yeah.
That's out number 2.
Mikulich must have, known about his arm, because he stared that down and he didn't even try. He didn't even attempt to go to third base. He knew.
Misprint, the official printing partner of the Lake County Corndogs. We specialize in delivering the highest quality signs and printing on time and within budget. Big or small, we do it all. Visit misprintindiana.com to learn more about our services. Speaking of Landon Garrett and the Couts Mustangs, be sure to tune in on IHSAA TV tomorrow at, I believe it is 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. Central. That's a strike 0-1, as Heartland Sports Network will be producing the IHSAA 1A semi-state, Couts in Rossville. And then if Couts wins, we will also have the championship game for you, which will be at 7 Eastern, or 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central. That pitch misses low, 1-1. Also, Heartland will have coverage of the 3A region or 3A semi-state at LaPorte High School, and Drayen playing in that one, and Drayen playing for a lot tomorrow. Let's just say that. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Ben Sullivan. That pitch misses in the dirt. Count moves to 2-1.
Yeah, fun day tomorrow. A lot of teams in the region, like we said, we mentioned it last week about the representation in the region, how great of a sports area this is, especially for baseball.
Shout out to Lake Central playing in semi-state tomorrow, and also shout out to Hanover Central today. Their softball team taking home the 3A state championship this afternoon in West Lafayette. That one fouled back.
Yeah,
count is 2-2.
And Lake Central plays tonight as well.
They do play tonight, so
for 4A.
Good luck to Lake Central tonight.
Region can get 2 titles tonight.
How about that? Big congrats to Hanover Central winning a state title. That's a good program out there in Cedar Lake. 2-2 the count on Ben Sullivan with 2 down. Deuces are wild with runner on second. At Farinelli delivers, swinging a chopper to the left side. Fernandez fields it, has to throw across the diamond to first. Long throw, Sharko nabs it, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 runner left, no score to the bottom of the 4th.
Hold up, now do what you do, get loud, go ahead, get loose, get down to business, tell everyone, nothing's off limits, you can have anything you want.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Stratton Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Stratton Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strackenvantil.com.
Armed with a rich history of family ownership and a workforce that's committed to putting people first, Centier Bank fosters a workplace of community building, philanthropy, and financial education. A long-lasting legacy of family ownership dedicated to generations of clients is what sets Centier apart. Trust the integrity, experience, and personal service of Centier, Indiana's largest private family-owned bank. For more information, go to Centier.com.
Back at Legacy Fields in Crown Point, Off Square Brewing, the official brewing partner of the Lake County Corndogs at Off Square Brewing. We strive to be just that, off square. We think and brew outside the box. Gabe Bush set to lead off for the Corndogs in the 4th inning. Bush grounded out in the 1st inning. Corndogs have sent the minimum to the plate so far. First pitch misses, low and outside for a ball. It is 1-0. Trevor Fenters back out there for his 4th inning of work. He's faced the minimum, only allowed 1 runner on with a hit by pitch, and then that runner was quickly neutralized thanks to a double play. Count moves to 2-0 on that pitch, low and outside here to Gabe Bush.
Yeah, still no hitter for Fenters. No hitter for either team still, right?
That's true. Pitch misses outside, 3-0. Fenters working very quickly out there on the mound. Can barely get a word in between pitches. 3 balls and no strikes to count here on Gabe Bush. Up and away for ball 4.
Yeah.
Yep, that's ball 4.
It is
I
ball
I heard
4.
somebody call for a strike.
I heard that too. I looked up as soon as I thought the umpire. I heard the strike call.
That would have been
a call.
That would have been a comically big zone. Thankfully the right call was
thankfully
made.
the right call was made.
Here comes Ryder Fernandez. First pitch in there for a strike. Count is 0-1.
Yeah, now you got your leadoff man, Gabe Bush. Someone who is a speedster.
You have the
Already
guy
with the big
on
league
base
on
that
first.
you want to have on base. Swinging and a miss. Count moves to 0-2. Trying to look at our stolen base stat. Gabe Bush has 2 stolen bases on the year. Jack Sharko leads the team with 9. Sharko is sitting 7th in the order currently, though. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball back off the mound and in and out of the glove of a diving Andrew Long. It rolls into short left center field, and everybody is safe.
There we go. Corndogs offense.
That should go down, I think, as a single.
Yeah.
That would be
that was a tough play.
Yeah, that in my estimation, that would be a fair call.
Now Corndogs finally with a runner in scoring position. Let's see what they can do with it. Let's see if, like I said, runs are scarce in this one.
Yep, that's a single. I think that's a good call.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a tough play. First pitch. Swinging and a miss. Count is 0-1 here to Greg Guernsey.
Now in an 0-2 count that Ryder Fernandez had to hit a single there. I mean, that's something.
Yeah, right off the mound. That was just a well-placed baseball. Simple as that. The 0-1 pitch to Guernsey, swinging a fly ball to left field, curling towards the line and foul.
See, maybe the Corndogs batters are maybe starting to understand Fenters a little bit, because this is the second time the batters are facing them this game. But also you got to remember they did face them, I think, twice probably in the last outing. So,
right.
There was a week difference, but they have seen a lot of Fenters.
That's right. Well, even if you look at the college game here, 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. That brings up Drew Costilla. But look at the college game. I mean, it's rare that you see a guy twice in a season.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, or at least this often, because you'll play guys usually just over a weekend and then they're gone, and usually the only guy that goes multiple innings is the starter, and you're not going to see him usually more than once. You'll see him twice in that game or 3 times, and that's about it. 0-1 the count here on Costilla.
And I'm sure this probably won't be the last time they see him this season either.
Probably not. Post 94 is on the Corndog schedule again, but not until the month of July. 0-1 count. Popped up foul to the right side. Count is 0-2. They visit Post 94 on July 2nd, July 15th, and July 26th. They only come to Lake County one more time this season. That's on July the 12th. That's a Sunday game.
And there's always potentially playoffs. Obviously
That's
we don't know
true,
how the standings are going to end
Also,
up.
wait a minute. There's one more time they visit. That's on the 28th. Swinging a fly ball, center field. Dilly jogs in to come under it in right center, makes the grab. Tagging from second, Gabe Bush. Throw goes into third. It's late. Bush reaches third on the fly out. That puts runners at first and third here with 2 away, and Josh Fleming up.
There you go. Now you have the leading run in this game, 90 feet away.
The go-ahead run as Cornelius emerges from the press box just behind our camera.
First time he's appearing in this game.
That's one problem with the camera being down there, is that when Cornelius shows up, you can't see him.
Yeah, no, you can't. Hey, more of a reason to come to the ballpark, right?
Swing and a miss to Josh Fleming. Count is 0-1. Be sure to come out to Legacy Fields this season. This is a beautiful night.
It is a beautiful night, and I'm sure there will be more to come as we have, more promotion nights and stuff coming. It's
Runner
fun.
Goes to second. Throw down to second is into center field, and tagging from third and scoring, Gabe Bush. Down to third goes Ryder Fernandez. Corndogs lead it 1-0.
There you go. A little bit of a mistake. What I was saying earlier, all it takes is some, base runners to put a little bit of pressure on Fenters, and right there, Andrew Long just slips. There's a couple of pretty bad plays for him in this inning.
Well, that was a perfectly executed play there. Bush was going to steal home no matter what because as Fernandez went to second, but the throw down to second, Andrew Long slipped and fell, it looked like, and that pretty much ended everything. 1 ball, 1 strike on Fleming. The pitch in the dirt, and that one gets away. Back to the backstop. Tagging from third, Fernandez. He scores 2-0.
There you go. Just like that. We're mentioning runs are scarce, especially against Trevor Fenters. All of a sudden, you have 2 on the scoreboard now.
2 on the scoreboard thanks to taking advantage of some defensive miscues by the post-94 Vikings.
Yeah, and sometimes that's what you're going to have to do to get runs.
Take what they give you.
Absolutely.
We're going to see how they score that play. I'm assuming it's going to be, well, there's going to be an error for sure.
Yeah.
Pitch misses low, 3-1. So for sure the Fernandez run is unearned for now. We're going to see exactly how this works out in the break. 3 balls and a strike. The count now on Josh Fleming with the bases clear, and he walks.
Yeah, all of a sudden Trevor Fenter seems like he was untouchable. 9 up, 9 down. All of a sudden now you have 2 runs on the board and a runner on first. Struggling a little bit.
They officially called that a passed ball, by the way. First pitch is a strike here to Zach Sharnke. Sharnke struck out back in the 2nd inning. Comes up with 2 down and 1 on here in the bottom of the 4th inning. That pitch misses low and away. Count moves to 1-1 on Sharnke. Fenters, the pitch. Swinging, that's a fly ball to left. Call going back, still going back, and that ball is gone for a home run. Zach Sharnke got the ball up in the breeze and hit it over the fence in left field, and the Corndogs lead it 4-0.
There you go. The Corndogs offense, taking up where they left off, on fire. Jack Sharkey shows off that power. Right off of Trevor Fenters, the D1 pitcher at Indiana State. Sharkey says he doesn't care where you're from. You're playing for Valpo, and you're playing against me right now. I'm going to hit that ball as hard as I can, straight into left field. Almost like a straight line.
Zach Sharnke doing what he did best at Lowell, and that was hit the ball and hit it hard. And up comes Jack Sharko. 4-0 Corndogs here in the 4th inning. Swing and a miss. Count is 1-1 here on Jack Sharko.
Now Trevor Fenter is usually the guy you can rely on if you're Valpo. Lets up 4 runs. That's unfamiliar territory for him.
Swing and a fly ball to right, foul and out of play. I tell you what, that ball, it was hard to tell if that ball left the ballpark because of
it was just straight.
The ball hit to left field, and also because of the light color of the shed back there, you couldn't see where the ball went. 1-2, chopped foul.
Yeah, there wasn't much pop on that one either.
Then there was nobody. I didn't see an umpire signal.
Yeah, it took a while. There was no reactions really.
The first base umpire conveniently is blocked right behind a pole for me, so I couldn't see him. The 1-2 in and out of the glove.
It took people in the stadium too. All of a sudden, there's just one of our fans, our super fan, jumped up, and that was the only one I saw. And then I think eventually everyone else got the memo. That ball left the park.
2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. But how about 4 Corndogs runs on 2 hits, particularly the 2-run homer by Zach Sharnke. 1 post-94 error, nobody left. 4-0 Corndogs as we head to the 5th.
Ultimate party experience? Bring the excitement with Game Truck mobile video game feeders. Action-packed laser tag and gel tag battles. Bounce houses, epic foam parties, and unforgettable photo booth fun. Perfect for birthdays, schools, festivals, team bonding, and community events. We bring the fun right to you. No stress and no mess. Book your party today and make memories everyone will be talking about with Game Truck.
Now do what you do, get loud, go ahead, get loose, get down to business, tell everyone, nothing's off limits, you can have
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack and Van Til to go. Our to-go service is easy to use, and it can save you time and money. Once your order is in, our own Strack and Van Til team preps your order with care. For delivery or pickup, enjoy the convenience of letting our to-go team shop for you. Enjoy your special moments. Sign up online today at shop.strackandvantil.com.
Passes in here for Portage. It's Josiah Brown. Brown throws up a last-minute prayer, and he knocks it down!
Welcome back to Legacy Fields. Already one out in this inning. We missed Ethan Glassman for Valpo. Popped out to shortstop Zach Wright. So already one away. So, hey, if you're a Corndogs fan, you get to tune back into the break. Already one out in this one. And as we have Logan Dilly up to bat for Valpo, struck out in his first at-bat, as, you know, a lot of these post-94 Vikings did, as Mish had 6 strikeouts in the first round of batters, as that first one is outside for a ball. Farinelli's pitch. Again outside, 2-0 count.
I'll tell you what, this 4-run deficit that Post-94 has right now.
So that one's in there for a ball. 3-0 count. Farinelli struggling a little bit after it was one pitch, 1 out.
As I was saying, this 4-run deficit, it feels like a mountain to Post-94 right now. Because you just went through, I mean, all that you've gone through, not getting really anything going offensively, and now you give up 4 runs, and it's like, ugh.
Yeah, Valpo still without a hit in this game, only 2 walks, as that one is hit just past Farinelli. Sharkey there cannot make the play. That was a tough play right there. As well, you know, I mentioned a no hit, but I don't know if that's what that's going to be ruled. But
yeah, we're gonna wait on the official score there. I mean, I could
guess that being a single probably, because that was a well hit ball.
I could see that going either way. We're going to see what Moira Fall,
on
our official score, says. Yeah. Whatever Moira says, we don't question.
Yeah, no, we don't question it. She knows. She's a D1 softball player. We shouldn't judge. More of an athlete than me and you will probably ever be.
More than I ever was.
Yeah, at any time in my life, probably. As that one is there for a ball. 1-0 count on Gabe Call, who again struck out in the first inning. You're probably going to hear that a lot in his first at-bat in the third inning.
My athletic experience includes 2 high school years of JV basketball at a non-IHSAA affiliated school and 4 years of varsity soccer.
Hey, at least you're getting out there and you're having fun, right?
I did have fun.
You had fun, and
they called it a single, by the way, just so you know.
They did list that a single, so there you go. First hit of the game for the Vikings. So there you go. No more double no-hitter as we had in the first 3 innings. That has since faded, as the 1-1 pitch for Farinelli is hit foul. 1-2 count. Say my athletic career has been it's been interesting. I kind of stopped in high school. I played basketball my entire life. That's like my main sport, I would say. But after middle school, I kind of just played it, for fun. I played rec leagues and stuff. I still play it at my college at Indiana University. They have a bunch of facilities you can play at. As this pitch is outside, 2-2 count. Logan Dilly with a big lead. He had a big lead on first base. I'm surprised he hasn't attempted yet to steal.
Well, I think if you're the Vikings, you're just trying to find whatever you can to get some offense going. I agree with you. I'm a little surprised he hasn't gone.
Yeah, especially down 4. The aggressiveness might have to pick up for Valpo. That one is foul, so still a 2-2 count as we take a second here. But yeah, apart from basketball, I stopped playing baseball. 3rd grade was my last year, and on my 3rd grade team was Aslan Farinelli, the pitcher, which is, funny enough that he is the pitcher for the Corndogs right now, was on the last baseball team I ever played in my life.
Wow.
As this pitch is also, a lot of fouls, 3 straight. Gabe Call making Farinelli work for this one.
He is. By the way, on the same wavelength, former Corndog Tyler Schultz, I played Little League Baseball with him in Hobart back when I was 9 years old.
There we go.
Long time ago for the Hobart Red Sox in the minor B level at Hobart.
Yeah, we were the Marlins. So.
Yeah, I was the Red Sox and I was the Cardinals when I was in Little League. Full count here on Gabe Call. I'll tell you one thing. If you're Call, you need to find a way to get on base here. You need something. The post 94 needs something to go right.
And that one, there's that inside corner, and that's a strikeout for Farinelli, getting back to it. 2 outs.
And that brings up Cody Benedict.
Yeah, while we're here, let me read an ad. Let me pay the bills. All right, so to play it against Sports in Maryville, we buy, sell, and trade new and used sports and fitness gear every day. Whether you're scoring your first glove, upgrading your home gym, or clearing out your garage, we've got quality gear at prices you'll love. It's that small-town sports field with big-time selection. Play it against Sports Maryville, your local sports store. So we are back. We didn't even miss a pitch as the first pitch is fouled, and there we go. Finally, we saw Logan Dilly attempt to steal a base. Too bad that one was fouled back.
How about that, Thalen? Perfectly timed ad read. The check's going to clear. This is all.
The check's going to clear.
This is all.
You know, we have priorities here at
we do. Yes.
Corndogs. As a broadcaster.
None of this stuff we have is free.
No, that's for sure. As that one's in there for a ball, and Bradley Ferris tries to make a play, as Dilly, I've been mentioning, has that big lead on first base, maybe trying to just hold him there a little bit.
Yeah,
it's now 1-1.
I think that the fact that he went to second that last pitch, I think that definitely perked up his senses behind the plate, and now he's thinking a bit more about it than he was.
Still has a big lead there.
See if that continues.
So the pitch is, wow, hammered into center field right in the gap, and that's going to be a single for Cody Benedict. That one almost, Farinelli could have had a play on that one, but that was hit, that was hit really hard. It is still summer ball, there's got to be some chances that, you don't take sometimes as maybe you would take in the college season right there. As a Farinelli, like I said, could have had a play on it, kind of moved out the way. That was a hot shot right there.
Honest to goodness, on a line drive back to the mound, I don't think you have time to think. I think you're just reacting.
Yeah, you're just reacting right there. So now runners on first and second, Valpo. I mean, you got to think this is their chance to crawl back into this game here, down 4.
It absolutely is, with Andrew Long up.
Yeah, bottom of the order, Andrew Long up. Is that one? Oh, wow, the umpire did not give that corner a call there. That's something we've seen all night.
Well, that one was a little low, too.
A little low, but
that probably factored into that as well.
It's 1-0. Pitch. Way outside, behind Andrew Long. Ferris cannot get that one as the runners advance. Now 2 runners in scoring position. Runners on second and third for Andrew Long. Andrew Long did not even move there, not even a flinch. That one was way behind him. A little bit of an uncharacteristic throw right there from Farinelli.
2 now the count there. You got to be careful here if you're Farinelli, because this could easily spiral out of control if you're not careful.
Absolutely. The next pitch is high, but that's going to be called a strike. 2-1 count now. Said runners on second and third. Valpo, this seems like, this is something they need. Andrew Long has to get on base, either score some runs or at least have bases loaded for the top of the order coming up. As that one also looks like Farinelli lost it. Very wild pitch there. 3-1 count now.
What Farinelli would like to do here is avoid getting back to the top of the order, bringing the tying run up to the plate. You wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, all of a sudden you could be one swing away from a tie game. 3-1 pitch. Tipped off. By Andrew Long. 3-2 count.
Dust.
Welcome back to Legacy Fields. Bottom of the 5th inning now. Corndogs up 4-0 after putting a 4 spot on Trevor Fenters. But Valpo now with a new pitcher into the game. It is Noah Sina, who just finished his senior season at Valpo. His first appearance against the Corndogs did not play the last time, so something new. And let's see if the Corndogs can offensively keep up what they did in the last inning, which was score 4 runs.
Score 4 runs, take advantage of defensive mistakes.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not like Fenters, did terribly or anything.
No, it's not at all. He did it.
Yeah, defensive mistakes and, a couple of bang plays.
A couple moments where his team didn't back him up behind him, all those things.
As we have Bradley Ferris up to bat. His first at-bat grounded out into a double play. So no double play to ground out in this time because he is leading off this inning. The first pitch is hit hard into left field, and that's going to keep going back, and that is off the wall. Ferris rounding second. Big throw there, but he is safe into second base. Gabe Call, that was a big throw there by him. And what a great start to the inning, using that power. Bradley Ferris with a double off the wall. It kept going. That wind is blowing. You mentioned it earlier. That wind is blowing back there, and I think that's maybe what threw the first home run off a little bit.
You know, it's interesting. I was talking with Justin Heisman after the game last week, and he mentioned how early in the season there really hasn't been any nights where it's been good to hit home runs. It's not really been a great power-hitting atmosphere here early in the season, which is typical. Temperature's a little cooler. The wind's been blowing in a little bit, primarily to start the season as that pitch misses 1-0. So now that you have a night where things are becoming a bit more friendly to power hitters, I think it's helping the Corndogs at this point.
Absolutely. I mean, we've seen it on the scoreboard too, 4-0, as we have Zach Wright up to bat now for the Corndogs. He popped out to center in his last at-bat. Now at the 2-0 count. Now if you're the Corndogs, already runner in scoring position with nobody out against a new pitcher. If you have it, I mean, the game's already 4-0, but I mean, now is the time to blow it open. You're thinking if you're the Corndogs. As that is a beautiful check there. What a great play by Noah Cena. Throws it to Andrew Long. Great coordinated play as they catch Bradley Ferris off guard. So after that leadoff double, Ferris gets out, and now all of a sudden, what I was saying about blowing it open, that's out the window.
Yeah, well, that was just Ferris was leaning. Cena noticed it, threw it back to second, and just got him in time. It was just a perfectly executed pickoff move.
Yeah, caught him off guard. Him and Cena and Andrew Long had that chemistry there to know that was going to be a pickoff attempt. Now, 3-0 count still, though, for Zach Wright, trying to get on base. That one's also outside, so a 4-pitch walk for Noah Cena. But now only a runner on first base instead of runners on first and second. And now back to the top of the order as we have Gabe Bush, who grounded out and then walked in his last at-bat, ended up scoring, was one of those 4 runs in the last inning.
Scored on that attempted stolen base by Ryder Fernandez.
Yeah. A little bit of a mistake by the Vikings, as we saw a few times last inning. First pitch. Outside. 1-0 count. Corndogs being very patient so far with Cena. As we saw, a 4-pitch at-bat, 4-pitch walk in the last. That bad. No reason to swing. Well, now he's moving up a little bit. Probably saw what happened to his teammate, Bradley Ferris.
He's going.
As there's a play, stolen base, very easily in there. A little bit of a low throw there by Ben Sullivan. As Zach Wright easily gets in there. I like how I mentioned the no leadoff, trying to throw off the pitcher a little bit. Just goes.
You're right. He did not have a particularly big lead, but then he just made his run for it on the way to second base, and I don't know if it was the fact that the pitch was in the dirt, it was off target, it was an off-speed pitch. Either way, Sullivan had no chance.
Yeah, now you have a runner back in scoring position. Same exact scenario as we were just in a second ago, so I wonder if Zach Wright's lead on second base, might not be as long, seeing as what just happened to Bradley Ferris. As there's a 3-1 count now for Gabe Bush. Pitch is big swing by Gabe Bush. What a pitch there by Cena. Great fastball there. Now with a full count, a chance for Valpo, to get 2 outs with only 1 on still. Oh, the Corndogs to get 2 runners on with only 1 out. As Gabe Bush takes his time, he knows that this is a big pitch. Takes a second.
Every other run you add to this lead for the Corndogs, it feels like another mountain you have to climb if you're post 94 with how much they've struggled offensively tonight.
And that's a swing and a miss. Foul. Oh, no, it was foul tipped into the ground. Oh, and umpire's asking
he was appealing to make sure if the ball hit the ground.
Yeah.
That's what he said. So the ball was tipped.
Yeah, we can't really see it from our view. But the ball was tipped, and it did hit the ground first. So not an out. Still Gabe Bush with a chance with a full count. The payoff pitch. It's fouled off. Again, Gabe Bush fighting that one's into the parking lot probably.
Yeah, he really was reaching out for that one.
Yeah,
it was one of those pitches that was on the edge, trying to stay alive, like at least just make contact, and that's what he did.
So here we go. We'll do it again. Cena's pitch is swung on and hit into right field, right in that gap. Perfectly hit. As Zach Wright stops on third base. Now you have runners on the corner. Corners with only one out. Huge chance for the Corndogs, like I said, to extend this lead, adding another mountain to climb. And now Ryder Fernandez up, who did have a base hit in his last at-bat, so hoping he can do that again and score another run, as it looks like Valpo is going to, manager's going to come out. They're going to take a second with the team.
Former Corndog Austin Pizer, Nolan Cena has allowed each of the three guys he has faced to reach base. So infield conference here that Pizer's bringing in for this and we've mentioned there's a lot of guys just coming out of high school that are on this team. So this is a very young post-94 team, and you got to think having to face off against guys that are, collegiate level athletes consistently, it's a little different. I mean, because when you're in high school, you're facing guys that are, collegiate level athletes every once in a while, but you're not facing them every batter, every pitch, every day. It's a totally different game once they're all out there, and I think that's part of the adjustment period. They are 0-2 in league play to start the year, so that adjustment period they're going through, I think they're still going through it at the moment. Yeah,
you don't really think about that too much, but very early in the season still, it's just an opening, it's an exposure to a new level, and we're seeing it right with our own eyes. As the first pitch is in there for a strike, but Gabe Bush steals second base very easily. No throw there at all by Ben Sullivan.
Yeah, Sullivan didn't want Zach Wright to reach home on a stolen base like
smart play.
Like Gabe Bush did last inning, so wanted to avoid that.
Yeah, I believe that was the smart play, but now you have two runners in score position. As that one hits Ryder Fernandez in the back. Luckily, it was just below the neck. That could have been bad. But now, all of a sudden, the sacks are packed with Corndogs, as our PA announcer Rick likes to say it. Bases loaded for the designated hitter, Greg Guernsey. A hit here. Hopefully drive in two. If not a walk, if anything, a walk. Get a run on the board. Corndogs with a chance to blow it open here. In the bottom of the fifth. Now, all the shadows are gone. The lights are finally turning on. So it's been a fast-moving one so far, but it's slowed down. It's definitely slowed down the past couple innings. So the next pitch is high.
Well, it's also a moment if you're the Corndogs where you think bases loaded, less than 2 outs. You've got a pitcher on the mound that's struggling. You talked about blowing the game open earlier in the inning. This is the real chance to blow it open.
This is the real chance to blow it open. There's no better time. As the 2-0 pitch is also outside. So now the count snap bat by Guernsey. Not surprising, seeing the last couple of at-bats.
This Corndogs offense definitely has hit its stride the last couple of weeks. The guys, they're getting their timing back. Their approach is improving.
As that one is, again, fouled off.
And that's something Justin Heisman was saying when the Corndogs were 0-3 to start the season, just be patient with these guys. Yeah. They're going to get there.
It was the same way last year, too. The offense really got it going in the middle of the season, I believe. As that's a big swing and a miss. Greg Guernsey strikes out. Cena gets a huge strikeout, one that he needed to keep this lead as it is for the Corndogs. And now Josh Fleming, the guy you were mentioning earlier, or sorry, Drew Kostiba is up. Sorry, I did not mean to miss Drew Kostiba. I apologize for that. Is now up to bat. He is also, Drew Kostiba is 0 for 2 tonight, struck out in his first at-bat, then popped out to center as the first pitch is a strike. And now if you're seeing this is
almost a mini miracle.
I mean, yeah, with bases loaded, 1 out, you're struggling a little bit. The only out you've gotten was, from a mistake by the base runner. That's a big swing there by Kostiba. All of a sudden now the Corndogs with the backs against the wall.
Got him out in front of that. Got him out in front of that one.
Yeah, he did. Big pitch there. Now 1-2 count to see if he can get out of this with nothing done. Cena. The 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled past the third base side. Staying alive is Drew Kostiba. That's all you got to do. I mean, if you're him, you got to try and get a pitch that you want to hit.
You'd love to try to put one into the game. Gap here. If you're Kostiba, you're also a guy, he could hit one over that left field wall.
Yeah, we've seen it.
He's your power hitter. If you're Kostiba here, you're looking to try to drive one into the gap, try to score all 3.
So he checks up on that one, but it doesn't matter. Curves into the strike zone. Corndogs leave the bases loaded. Scores 0 runs in this inning. Noah Cena somehow some way lets up 0 runs in this inning. We'll be back with more Corndogs baseball after this.
Ultimate party experience? Bring the excitement with Game Truck mobile video game theaters. Action-packed laser tag and gel tag battles, bounce houses, epic foam parties, and unforgettable photo booth fun. Perfect for birthdays, schools, festivals, team bonding, and community events. We bring the fun right to you. No stress and no mess. Book your party today and make memories everyone will be talking about with Game Truck.
Across Indiana, the lights go on, the stands fill, and communities come alive. And every night, the Heartland Sports Network is there, showcasing the athletes, the rivalries, and the hometown pride that make our state special. Stream every game live on the Heartland Sports Network app and heartlandsportsnet.com. Your teams, your stories, your network. The Heartland Sports Network, proudly bringing the Heartland together, one game at a time.
Welcome back to Legacy Fields in Crown Point. We head to the top of the 6th inning, 4-0 Corndogs. If you're thinking of finishing your basement, installing outdoor security cameras, or your business has plans to break ground on a new project in 2026, Powering Indiana Lake County is your source for the region's best electricians. With IBEW Local 697 electricians, you're choosing the highest level of safety and reliability. Visit poweringindiana.org today and ensure your project is in the hands of skilled professionals. Leading off is Camden Mikulich, the leadoff hitter for the post-94 Vikings. Corndogs lead it 4-0 as that's fouled away. Count is 0-1. The Corndogs got their runs on the 4th inning on a stolen base by Ryder Fernandez and then an error. Right. Then Zach Sharnicki with a Play It Again Sports home run in the bottom of the 4th inning gave the Corndogs a 4-0 lead. As that pitch is a strike, count moves to 0-2 on Mikulich. Aslan Farinelli so far has been very, very solid in his second outing of the season. Swinging, that's a fly or a ground ball foul to the left side. Farinelli in his 3rd inning of work. So far, he has given up 2 base hits in 1 inning pitched. Indeed, Farinelli. By the way, we have a FIFA World Cup update for you.
Yeah.
16th minute, USA 1, Paraguay 0.
Yeah, there you go, USA, you know.
Out in Inglewood, the FIFA World Cup starting up this week. I'll tell you one thing, the fact that I work at night here has made it available for me to watch some of these day games of the FIFA World Cup the last couple days. I've really enjoyed that.
Yeah, they're fun to watch.
Pitch misses low for a ball.
I was watching the Korea and Czech Republic game yesterday.
I believe they're called Czechia now.
Are they Czechia now? Yeah.
It used to be Czechoslovakia.
Yeah, and then
that's a strike.
It is Czechia, yeah, now that I think about it. But that was a fun game to watch. I'm a big fan of Korea. I don't know why. I'm just a fan of their country.
Imagine being given Czechoslovakia during a spelling bee when you were in 4th grade.
Ugh. Is that a relatable experience? Or?
No, not a relatable experience, just something I thought could happen.
No, I never had a coach.
Oh, congrats.
5th grade Spell champion. So don't sleep on me. Don't ask me to spell Czech Republic. Republic. I probably can't do it.
2-1 pitch. Outside.
And I saw their country name probably a billion times yesterday, and I probably still can't spell it.
They fit a Z in there somehow. 3-1 the count on Kostiba. Jogs inwards. Makes the head-high catch just over his left shoulder. That's out number 2.
There we go, another pop out.
Indeed, and Farinelli and the Corndogs, they are just cruising right now.
They are cruising. I was going to say if it's Valpo, this is the inning where you got to say it's go time because I mean they're lucky to only be down by 4. But
we were talking in the break how this is a Corndogs team. As a team, they have a 3.39 ERA this season. So that's a very solid ERA for a pitching staff. That pitch is high, 1-0. So that means even if the Corndogs are giving up a walk here or there and are giving up some hits, they're not giving up a lot of big hits, and that's the thing I've noticed with this team, and that's really been the trend throughout the season with the exception of a couple games here or there. That's just, having good pitching is incredibly important on any baseball team. The 1-1 pitch is a looping liner into right center. That's a base hit. Gabe Bush rushes to cut it off. Rounding first Malloy. He'll hold there with a single.
I think that's very comparable to, I don't have a team in mind specifically, but, in football, in terms of football terms, it's a team that, bend but doesn't break, doesn't let up big plays. So they don't give up big touchdowns, but they let the team drive, but then they hold them to field goals all the time. I don't know why. That's the first thing that pops in my head.
I think that's a good comparison.
that's a comparison where it's a bend, don't break mentality.
Tonight it's just been pure domination. The Corndogs have only let runners in scoring position twice in this game in the first 5 innings, or 5 2/3 of this one. Swinging and a miss on a high fastball to Ben Sullivan, 0-1.
Yeah.
You see that very often sometimes when batters are looking for a fastball. They see that one coming up around their chest. They're like, ooh, this one could be one I could do something with. And swing and miss. Line drive into right field. That's a base hit. Kostiba cuts it off. Malloy on his way to third. He's in there standing as the throw comes in. Gets away from Zach Wright, but there to pick it up is the third baseman, Ryder Fernandez, in between second and third base. That keeps Malloy at third. And runners are at the corners now with 2 away for Ethan Glassman.
Yeah, now runners at the corner. If you're Valpo, I mean, this is your chance to crawl back into it. As we're mentioning the dominance, all of a sudden, Aslan Farinelli gives up back-to-back hits, something you don't like to see.
Sullivan is 0 for 2 today with a strikeout in the second and a pop-out in the 5th. And now Bradley Ferris heads out to the mound to talk with his pitcher, Aslan Farinelli. Ryder Fernandez joins as well, and now Justin Heisman's going to join.
Oh, wow. Got the whole band out there.
What's this all about? Now Zach Wright comes in. And in comes Zach Sharnicky. And now Jack Sharko's going to join. And now here comes Ryder Fernandez.
Now they're all coming in. Entire infield is in. So it looks like the outfielders are going towards each other for discussion as well.
They will. So now if you're Heisman, I guess you're kind of thinking here at this point, it's kind of an odd scenario there. It didn't seem like Heisman was planning on going out there.
Yeah.
It just seemed like that something was going on. Maybe there was just some communication issues between Ferris and Farinelli, and then Fernandez came in. And that was kind of an odd situation. Part of it, I think, was trying to think about, okay, how are we going to get to Glassman here? What's our attack strategy against Glassman?
Glassman is also 0 for 2 tonight. Looking for his first hit in a big spot here for the Vikings.
2 down, runners at the corners. That's a strike. Count is 0-1 here on Ethan Glassman.
Beautiful pitch there by Farinelli, just in that corner. That's a very unhittable corner there. If he can keep putting that ball there, I mean, that's a hard pitch to hit.
It is, especially the first pitch of an at-bat. 0-1 the count. Runner goes. Throw down to second by Ferris is wild. It's into center field. And tagging from third and scoring, DJ Malloy. That'll be an error. Yeah, that's not a throw Ferris needed to make.
Yeah, I think that was a little bit, especially when you're up by 4. That's, you let the runner on second base, I think, there, no matter back into this game, a game where it seems like the Vikings should be getting blown out. All of a sudden, it's just a 3-run game with a runner on second.
1 ball, 1 strike on Ethan Glassman. They did count that an error, so that's the second Corndog error. 1-1, fly ball to right center field. Gostiva going back on it, still going back. That ball will one-hop the fence. On the way in to score, Ben Sullivan. He will trot home easily. Into second is Ethan Glassman with a double.
And there you go, the Vikings offense that's been struggling all night. All of a sudden, all it took was one mistake. All of a sudden, this lead has been cut in half. Now 4-2, and it looks like they're getting to Farinelli. After that conversation, obviously, whatever they talked about hasn't worked.
All right. Logan Dilly is up. He's singled back in the 5th inning. How about 2 quick outs in the 6th inning and then 3 consecutive base hits for the Vikings has put them up 4-2. A single, and a double. First pitch to Dilly misses outside. Count moves to 1-0 on Logan Dilly.
See, Farinelli's taking his time. He's very patient on the mound.
Indeed he is, and that's kind of what you need to do in this situation. Runner at second. That pitch misses low, 2-0. In all likelihood, this probably is Farinelli's last inning.
Yeah, it was probably going to be regardless of the outcome.
2 balls and no strikes the count on Dilly. Farinelli looks in and delivers. That's a strike. Count is 2-1.
Great pitch there by Farinelli to get back into this one.
Indeed it was. We still got a long way to go here. Still a 2-1 count. Looks back at second and delivers. That pitch misses low, 3-1. Like to avoid Gabe Call getting in to this game. Nobody is up in the bullpen at the moment. Farinelli stands in. 3-1 the count here on Logan Dilly. As the Vikings are waking up offensively. Here's the pitch. Inside, nearly hit him. He walked him anyway. Runners at first and second. Tying run is now on base, and Gabe Call is the batter.
Yeah, all of a sudden, dangerous territory for the Corndogs. Something it seems like we weren't going to mention probably much in this game. Now you're in a tense moment. Runners on first and second. I wouldn't be surprised if they try maybe a double steal here to get both runners in scoring position. Maybe not, seeing how Farinelli is pitching. They think they could just get to him.
No, I think they might try it.
They might try it,
Depends all on the speed of Dilly.
Ferris also with the mistake earlier in this
Dilly
inning.
Can do as Gabe Call is up. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Farinelli delivers. That pitch is in the dirt. Count is 1-0. Farinelli having some trouble finding the strike zone here.
Yeah, good thing they did not try the double steal there because they would have gotten it probably pretty easily.
Maybe they will try it. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe they will now. This is a big moment in the game right now for the Vikings.
This is a part of the game where things could go pretty wild pretty quickly. By the way, that wind we talked about earlier in the game,
it's gone.
It has died out. The flags in between the fields here are pretty much hanging limp. So there is really no breeze to speak of at the moment. The 1-0 pitch. Dribbled foul back. Count is 1-1 now on Gabe Call.
Yeah, if you're Farinelli here, you got to do what you can to get out of this one. With only letting up 2 runs, you do not want the Vikings to inch closer in this one, potentially even tie the game or take the lead with the lead run at the plate right now.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The pitch. In the dirt, 2-1.
Yeah, Valpo's being really patient with Farinelli. I can tell he's starting to lose it a little bit, maybe get in his own head. So the patient approach is working.
See what he can do here with a 2-1 count. Cody Benedict on deck if Call can reach. Call has struck out twice in this game. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, foul, left field. Fleming charging towards foul territory on the run, and he dropped the ball. He dropped the ball or missed it. 2 runs will score. It's a tie ball game.
Wow. There you go. I mean, we talked about Valpo's miscues, letting the Corndogs score 4 runs. Now all of a sudden it's completely flipped. The Corndogs' miscues have now led up 4 runs, and all of a sudden this game is tied, one where it felt like a second ago with bases loaded, 1 out for the Corndogs, up by 4. Had a chance to blow it open. I was thinking, potentially run rule in my head. All of a sudden we are tied here at Legacy Fields for another great game against these post-94 Vikings.
How about that? Josh Fleming ran toward the ball and put out his glove, and he just ran right past it. I mean, wow. Tie ball game, runner at second, and Gabe Call is up. So here's what they call that officially. That's an error by Fleming. So both those runs will be unearned, and it's 4-4. 1-0 the count here on Benedict. Swinging and a miss, 1-1. Well, we are right back where we started.
Yep. It's like a 0-0 ball game all over again. All of a sudden, this was a pitching duel. Now you have the past couple innings where it's kind of been an offensive showdown.
1-1 the count on Benedict. Ground ball to the right side. Sharnicky gloves it, throws it, inning over. But the Corndogs give up 4 runs on 3 base hits, 1 critical error, and they leave a runner stranded. We head to the bottom of the 6th, tied up at 4.
Did you know?
They decorate over 210,000 cakes a year.
Did you know?
Their butcher will cut your meat your way.
Did you know?
They have trained floral designers in store.
Did you know?
They will make your wedding cake.
Did you know?
They have a variety of deli bakeable entrees.
Did you know?
Their online app has coupons and so much more. Who does that?
Strachan Van Til. Now you know.
Headquartered in Maryville, Indiana, Centier Bank continues to play a pivotal role in every community we serve. Beginning with a single location in 1895 to serving 13 counties across Indiana, Centier Bank has championed a workplace of community building, philanthropy, and financial education to enrich the lives of individuals and businesses in the communities we serve. Our promise for a better tomorrow for generations to come is what sets Centier apart. Centier Bank, Indiana's largest private family-owned bank.
Looking for the ultimate party experience? Bring the excitement with Game Truck mobile video game feeders. Action-packed laser tag and gel tag battles, bounce houses, epic foam parties, and unforgettable photo booth fun. Perfect for birthdays, schools, festivals, team bonding, and community events. We bring the fun right to you. No stress and no mess. Book your party today and make memories everyone will be talking about with Game Truck.
Love high school sports? Then make sure you're following the Heartland Sports Network on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Rankings, highlights, breaking news, and live coverage, all in one place. Like it, follow it, share it. Heartland Sports Network, your home for hometown sports.
1-0 the count to Josh Fleming to lead off the 4th inning, and boy, has this game turned around. The Corndogs have now found themselves in a tie as post 94 put up 4 in the top of the 6th. That one fouled off. Count is 1-1 on Josh Fleming. Josh Fleming, who was looking to redeem himself after the last inning when he overran a fly ball down the left field line, causing 2 runs to score in what should have been an inning ender. That's a strike. Count is 1-2. And now Nolan Cena, who was able to get out of a jam in the 5th inning, now it feels like he has a second life here, the 1-2. Looked like a cut fastball there. Misses 2-2.
There's a close one there. Fleming has the chance to redeem himself. I know we talked to a catcher, I believe it was Bradley Ferris last week, that said, when you catch and you bat, sometimes you have to forget your mistakes quickly.
2-2 pitch misses outside, 3-2.
Fleming with the chance, to redeem himself. And hopefully in his mind right now, he's not thinking of that, potential drop ball that did eventually tie the game for Valpo.
At this point, you've just got to keep going.
Yeah, you got to keep going. It's
count.
only a tie game too. It's not like you're losing. You don't have to play from behind.
Sharp line drive off the glove of Benedict and down the left field line for a base hit. Fleming on his way to second. Throw comes in, and it is a late throw. Fleming slides in safely with a double.
Yeah, there you go. Fleming, a little bit of redemption there. Beautiful double, well-hit ball, just off the glove of the third baseman, Benedict there. Now runner back in scoring position.
Should be a double. That was a tough play for Benedict. Yeah. Hard hit right at him.
Yeah, that was a great hit there. I'm sure.
Barely
I wonder what the ball speed on that was. Probably pretty fast.
So now here comes Zach Sharnicky. He had a 2-run home run back in the 4th inning. Let's see what he can do here. First pitch to him. Low outside corner for a strike. Count is 0-1 on Sharnicky. Sharnicky struck out in the 2nd, then hit that 2-run homer in the 4th inning. And that's how the Corndogs took their 4-0 lead. 0-1 count. Slow roller to the right side, long in front of it. Gobbles it up, flips to first for the out, but it's a productive out as Fleming.
The lead run is 90 feet away. Jack Sharko up to bat, who has had a single and a strikeout. Well, I believe he was hit by the pitch. Yes, he was hit by the pitch in the 3rd inning. And then the strikeout.
One away for Jack Sharko as post 94 brings the infield in. Cena delivers. First pitch is a strike, 0-1 the count on Sharko. Sharko was hit by a pitch in the 3rd inning. He was the first base runner in this game. Then he struck out in the 4th. 0-1 the count on him. Fly ball foul off to the right, 0-2 the count. As Cornelius has come back to say hi to us here in the press box. No balls and 2 strikes.
Emergency Cornelius tonight, too.
0-2. Inside nearly hit him. Still 1-2 now.
It's very nerve-wracking. He's right behind me.
And now he's messing with
he's messing with me. I'm
1
scared.
ball, 2 strikes to count here on Jack Sharko. Fouls it off towards the post 94 dugout. Count is 1-2.
It's not even Halloween night yet. I know we have that coming up soon, and I'm already scared.
Yep. Not even a full fence in front of the dugout there. That's something I think those players appreciate with that sharp ground ball towards that dugout.
Yeah.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count here on Sharko. Inside. Didn't hit him, though. Count moves to 2-2 on Jack Sharko. Sharko was hit by a pitch in the 3rd, struck out in the 4th. All he needs to do here is find a way to get this one into the outfield deep enough for Fleming to score, the 2-2. Looping liner into right field. That'll do it. Base hit. Scoring from 3rd, Josh Fleming. He will get in there standing. It's 5-4. Corndogs back in the lead.
There you go. Didn't even need the sacrifice fly. Just had the pop. Just had the single there. All of a sudden, Corndogs now take the lead back, a lead that they lost in the last inning, surprisingly.
I think Josh Fleming has to feel a little better after he had that error in the top of the 6th. He gets the double and then some good at base running, and then he scores, makes it 5-4. Brings up Bradley Ferris here with 1 away and a runner on. Cena throws to first. Not in time.
Yeah, Cena, he's been making sure the runners, obviously he had that pickoff at second base last inning, making sure, keeping the runners at home.
That one fouled off.
So Bradley Ferris had that double play. And then he was the one who had the double and then got picked off the last inning by Cena, which was a great play. And a big play now. I mean, if you look about it, Corndogs would have had another run on the score board most likely.
0-1 the count. Pickup move to first. Not in time.
Pretty close. He's trying to catch him off guard. He's trying to.
Was a close move. Jack Sharko hasn't stolen a base yet tonight, but he has 9 on the season, so he is a threat. He's going here. The 0-1 popped up, right side, foul. Glassman charging, looking for it in the sky, and it falls on top of the batting cage down the right field line. Almost reached a fan that's in a lawn chair just beyond that.
Poor guy. Poor guy. He could have got a free ice pop. I don't know why I'm saying poor guy. I don't know if he would want. I don't know.
Fallon again talking about ice pops.
I don't know if that guy would have want the ice pop. Maybe he could have gave the foul ball to me, and I could have got my
I feel like I should
ice pop that I'm so eager for.
I feel like I should bring you an ice pop in this game.
Hey, it's Cornelius' birthday coming up.
That's a perfect time.
Perfect time. Tuesday.
Tuesday is Cornelius' birthday. Sure to come out to Legacy Fields for that. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Sharko going down to second. Delayed steal. The throw there is well in time. Yeah. And that ends the inning on a double play there. 2-4 the put out at second base. But the Corndogs do get a run on 2 hits, no errors, nobody left. We head to the 7th. 5-4. Corndogs lead it.
Hold up, now do what you do, get loud, go ahead, get loose, get down to business, tell everyone, nothing's off limits, you can have anything you want.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information. Fill your virtual cart and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Armed with a rich history of family ownership and a workforce that's committed to putting people first, Centier Bank fosters a workplace of community building, philanthropy, and financial education. A long-lasting legacy of family ownership dedicated to generations of clients is what sets Centier apart. Trust the integrity, experience, and personal service of Centier, Indiana's largest private family-owned bank. For more information, go to Centier.com.
We have a Powering Indiana IBEW Local 697 pitching change here as Jacob Siska comes in for the Corndogs to pitch the bottom of the top of the 7th inning. Before we get to that, remind you about Purdue Federal Credit Union, who is proud to be a part of the Crown Point community and support organizations like the Corndogs. At Purdue Federal, we take pride in being your financial partner through all of life's big events. You can visit us online at purdufed.com. Up comes Andrew Long. And Siska would like to avoid what happened last inning. It was a rough last inning.
It was a rough last inning.
Yeah, for Farinelli. And Farinelli's line, by the way, is final. We'll go ahead and give that to you. 3 innings, gave up 4 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Swinging, it's a fly ball deep to left field. Josh Fleming going back. It's over his head and 1 hops the wall. On the way to second, Andrew Long. He'll get in there standing. Leadoff double.
Yeah, not a great first pitch there for your Siska coming into the game. Big crack of the bat by Andrew Long for a double. Good start for the Vikings here in this inning with the chance, to potentially tie this game. And now in a close game, we mentioned earlier the runs are scarce. I don't think runs are scarce anymore. All of a sudden, the past couple innings, both offenses on both sides have picked up.
Siska pitched 2 innings, giving up 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 3 strikeouts last week in the win over Post 94. Up comes Camden Mikulich, led off the 6th with a fly out last time up. He's 0 for 2 with a walk overall tonight. First pitch to him showing bunt. Bunts it foul. Count is 0-1.
Now Valpo using, the play here to get the run from second to third to potentially score him and tie this game. They're playing for the tying run here. At least at that first pitch approach.
That's exactly what they're doing, as Post 94 just will not go away quietly. No balls, 1 strike. Ground ball back up the middle, off the mound. Zach Wright has to make a quick adjustment. He does. Makes the throw to first to get the out. Down to third goes Andrew Long. So it's a productive out. And now up comes Ben Truby. So do the Corndogs play with the infield in here with less than 2 outs?
I mean, you got to think that they do. You're really worried about the tying run.
It looks like they are. Everyone with the exception of Zach Sharnicky is playing in. Now Sharnicky comes into the edge of the end. Or are they going to play in? No, it looks like the corners are playing in.
Yeah.
Shortstop Zach Wright's playing about double play depth, and we see Zach Sharnicky is playing about normal depth. I guess they're playing in sort of, but they're also playing him to pull. First pitch is in there for a strike.
Yeah, interesting. I think we also have to mention that play by Zach Wright because that ball hit off the mound and it had a weird direction change.
It did.
And he read that completely well.
It was a nice play as that pitch misses in the dirt, 1-1. I mentioned he had to make a quick adjustment, and that's a tough ball to adjust to sometimes. So credit to Zach Wright on that. 1-1 the count. Off-speed pitch misses, 2-1. 2-1 pitch, big swing and a miss on a fastball, 2-2.
Cisco wasted no time getting back to the mound, throwing heat. He's moving pretty quickly.
Strikeout here would be big, the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Big strikeout for Jacob Siska. And now it's DJ Malloy coming up. He singled in the 6th.
There you go. You called it. You spoke into existence. Big strikeout there by Miska. All of a sudden, now the runner on third base, if you're Valpo, you don't want to strand him, but you can't have a sacrifice fly or anything anymore. You have to get a hit to be able to move him in.
Here's the pitch. Low and away for a ball.
Or a wild pitch. Yeah, that wild pitch would do that too. That would score the run home.
That's something Siska needs to avoid.
Yeah, we saw it earlier.
1 ball, no strikes the count on DJ Malloy. Siska gave up a leadoff double. 1-0 pitch. That's a strike, 1-1.
Great pitch there.
Andrew Long has been stranded at third. Siska trying to keep him there. 1 ball, 1 strike. In the dirt, ball 2. Good block there by Ferris.
Yeah, a couple of good blocks so far in this at-bat for Ferris. Making sure you don't want that tying run to come home and tie this one up. You want to keep the lead.
2 balls and a strike. Siska looks in and delivers. Swing and a miss, 2-2.
Here we go.
Siska looking for back-to-back strikeouts.
We got the deuces. The deuces are wild right now for a huge pitch in this game.
Tying run 90 feet away here in the 7th inning. Siska delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back Ks negates a leadoff double. Stretch time at Legacy. 5-4, Corndogs lead it.
Ultimate party experience? Bring the excitement with Game Truck mobile video game feeders. Action-packed laser tag and gel tag battles. Bounce houses, epic foam parties, and unforgettable photo booth fun. Perfect for birthdays, schools, festivals, team bonding, and community events. We bring the fun right to you. No stress and no mess. Book your party today and make memories everyone will be talking about with Game Truck.
Now do what you do, get loud, go ahead, get loose, get down to business, tell everyone, nothing's off limits, you can have anything you want.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack and Van Til to go. Our to-go service is easy to use, and it can save you time and money. Once your order is in, our own Strack and Van Til team preps your order with care. For delivery or pickup, enjoy the convenience of letting our to-go team shop for you. Enjoy your special moments. Sign up online today at shop.strackandvantil.com.
Passes in here for Portage. It's Josiah Brown. Brown throws up a last-minute prayer, and he knocks it down! Back at Legacy Fields in Crown Point after a great 7th inning stretch, and it is Zach Wright leading off for the Corndogs. The 9-1-2 hitters due up. Wright, Bush, and Ryder Fernandez. As Noah Cena is back out there for his 4th inning of work. The pitch to him, swinging a fly ball to right. Camden Mikulich coming in on it. Falls to his backside as he slides and makes the catch, keeping it off the turf, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, great catch there by Mikulich. As we've seen, a lot of defensive struggle in this game. Part of the reason why the score is what it is. Not bad pitching at all tonight by both teams. Just a little bit of defensive mistakes at really bad times.
Online shopping at Strack & Van Til saves you time and money. In-store sale prices, pickup or delivery, online coupons, reward points, and more. Life made simple, shopping made easy at Strack & Van Til. 1 for 2 with the single.
Oh, really?
Yeah, picked up some things. Also got some flowers for the missus as well at home.
Oh,
that's a
nice
great
of
thing
you.
about Strax.
Flowers, yeah.
Outside, 1-1. Trust me, if I don't keep that flower pot at home filled, I hear about it. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count on Gabe Bush. That's a cheat code, by the way, fellas.
Yeah. Oh, no, I know that one.
Pitch misses outside 2-1, and happily do it every time. She
of course.
Deserves them all the time.
Of course.
2 balls, 1 strike on Gabe Bush.
Dating advice here on the Corndogs Sports Network.
2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Outside corner, first strike. Count is 2-2. So with Greg Guernsey on deck, or not Greg Guernsey in the hole, Ryder Fernandez is the one on deck. Is that one in the dirt and goes all the way to the backstop? Count moves to 3-2 here on Gabe Bush. Noah Cena has had some. He's not had a perfect outing at all, but the fact that he's only given up 1 run feels like a mini miracle. As that one is fouled off to the left and well out of play. Count moves to still being 3-2 here on Gabe Bush.
It does. I mean, he started off struggling, had the bases loaded with 1 out in the 5th inning, and then somehow, some way got out of it with no damage done. And luckily his team, his offense, gave him time to rest, and then they fully came back. So now he's in a big spot all of a sudden.
3-2 the count with 1 away. The pitch, swinging a high fly ball to right field. Mikulich under it, coming in, has a beat on it, squeezes it for the out, shoulder high.
Mikulich with back-to-back catches there.
Indeed.
In right.
That brings up Ryder Fernandez. Ryder Fernandez singled in the 4th inning. And then he stole second, reached third on an error while trying to steal second base, and then reached home on a passed ball. So he had quite the adventure around the bases.
It's a way to score.
Let baseball things happen. That's why you put the ball in play, get on base. That's what you do. First pitch to him coming with 2 outs. Got some movement on that one. Looks like
a lot of movement. Too much movement.
Looked like a 2-seamer there, but that misses. 1-0 the count.
See if this ball also gets hit in the right field for Mikulich to make 3 straight outs in this one. I doubt it, but
that'd be something.
That would be something.
And we're going to have a mound visit. Sullivan heading out to the mound to talk to Noah Cena. Great time to talk to you about U Chicago Medicine that continues to lead the way in groundbreaking research and advanced care. From scientific discoveries to expert clinical treatments, they're shaping the future of medicine every day. U Chicago Medicine out of Crown Point, proud partner of the Corndogs for, I believe, the entirety of the Corndogs' existence, I think. At least I think. Hard to believe that we've reached the 5th season of Corndogs baseball. I remember I was not with the Corndogs, but I was in the league they were in, their inaugural season. And the impression they made in the league and on the community that very first year, and keeping the momentum up into the new Region Collegiate Baseball League. 1-0 pitch. Fouled back into the screen.
Yeah.
Count as 1-1.
And it's still growing.
Still
growing.
growing.
Well, the team's growing. We have more promotions every single year.
Indeed we do.
Obviously, more money keeps coming into the team, so more opportunities for the fans. And
indeed we do.
For us here, this is my 2nd season. I was here last year doing the same thing, broadcasting.
1-1 pitch. Misses inside, 2-1. I was here for year 2, broadcasting alongside Noel Ferry. Second.
I met him. I met him a few times.
Second main broadcaster for the Corndogs. And back here for the 5th season. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one catches the zone. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fernandez was not a fan of the call.
He took the umpire a second, too. He thought about it.
He did think about it. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Fernandez. Cena looking in, trying to end the 7th inning. Here's the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? He
No.
did not. 3 balls and 2 strikes to count now on.
Oh, they say he did go.
Oh, they say he did go. Wow.
Wow. It took
a minute for them to say that he did go, but he did go, and that ends the inning.
And I believe it was the first baseman who was the one that told the catcher to check on the first base umpire to see what he thought, and he thought he went.
Corndogs go 1, 2, 3. We head to the 8th.
The rich history of family ownership and a workforce that's committed to putting people first. Centier Bank fosters a workplace of community building, philanthropy, and financial education. A long-lasting legacy of family ownership dedicated to generations of clients is what sets Centier apart. Trust the integrity, experience, and personal service of Centier, Indiana's largest private family-owned bank. For more information, go to Centier.com.
Strachan Van Til for the win with 4 ways to save. Catch price drops on over 15,000 items and check the weekly ad for can't miss deals. Stack on the rewards program for digital coupons, points toward discounts and free products, and power up with our own brands. Keep your budget in the safety zone. Get the same great taste as national labels at lower prices. If you can't taste the difference, why pay the difference? Score big value with 4 ways to save at Strachan Van Til.
If your business wants to reach real customers in real communities, the Heartland Sports Network is where you need to be. With thousands tuning in every week across Indiana and beyond, your message plays alongside the games people care about most. Connect with families, alumni, parents, and the next generation of local leaders. Digital ads, in-game features, branding opportunities. We'll build a package that fits your goals. Advertise with the Heartland Sports Network. Visit heartlandsportsnet.com or contact us.
Back here at Legacy Fields in Crown Point, we have another pitching change brought to you by IBEW Local 697. That would be Caleb Hacker on the mound in his 3rd appearance for the Corndogs thus far this season in 2 appearances, 3 innings pitched, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, only giving up 1 hit, no runs across those 3 innings pitched, so he's been very, very good. Pitched against Post 94 last week, pitching 2 shutout innings, giving up no hits, only walking 1, striking out 5. Fans, did you know that UChicago Medicine Crown Point is now open, bringing world-class care to Northwest Indiana? With advanced adult and pediatric services, their state-of-the-art facility is conveniently located at I-65 and 109th Avenue. By the way, also off of 165 and 109th Avenue is also Strachan Van Til, another Corndog sponsor.
Yeah, we mentioned them just in the last inning, buying flowers for the missus.
Yes, indeed.
I've been to Strax a lot of times in my life. But it's funny when I go to college and I say, sometimes I say I go to Strax and people are like, what? Like, what is Strax? I kind of forget that it's a local thing. It's our grocery store. But everyone else in the other parts of Indiana all have Kroger. We don't got that. We got Strax. I was about to
say, whenever, it's always interesting when I go down south and I see Kroger down there, and I just always think, Strax, that pitches a strike, count as 0-1. When I went to college in Virginia, it was Kroger where you would go to. Although, actually, where I went to college, I had a Target and a Walmart right outside of campus, so I didn't really go to Kroger that much. 0-1 count. That's a strike. Count is 0-2. Caleb Hacker from Portage, Indiana. Portage High School actually just had their graduation a couple days ago.
Oh, wow. That's late.
Was a late one. 0-2 pitch. That one just inside. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the leadoff hitter for this inning for Post 94, Ben Sullivan, who's 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. 1-2 pitch.
Whoa.
Ball 1. Boy, Bradley Ferris was so sure that was strike 3. I thought that was too until the umpire said no.
Yeah, a couple of times
siree.
we saw that. We saw that in the last inning where everyone but the first baseman for Valpo thought that there was a ball, and eventually it was called a swing.
Hacker delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him with the breaking ball.
Yeah, that was beautiful movement right there. Caught him off guard.
That is 13 strikeouts by the Corndog staff tonight.
Yeah, it just seems like it's been a theme all season. Getting strikeouts and scoring runs all of a sudden. That's Corndog's baseball. It's the baseball we know and love for the last 5 years.
As up comes Ethan Glassman to Hooked on a Feelin' playing. The Corndogs as a team have 76 strikeouts. Coming into this game, 76 across 62 innings pitched. Swing and a miss. Count is 0-1 here on Ethan Glassman. So if you keep your stats at home, that should be roughly about 10 or so strikeouts for every 9 innings pitched.
Wow.
That's a high total.
That's a very high total.
Well, that's another reason we mentioned earlier, as that's a swing and a miss 0-2, how the Corndogs are a team that will sometimes allow runners on base but won't allow them to score. The easiest way to do that is striking a lot of guys out. If you strike guys out, then you're not going to give up.
Yeah.
You're not going to give
less
up any
base
runs.
runners. Yeah.
0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. 4 consecutive strikeouts for the Corndogs pitching staff. Caleb Hacker joining the party.
Very enthusiastic call there by the umpire. That was a loud strike call. He's excited for that one. Back-to-back strikeouts now for Caleb Hacker. Trying to get a 1-2-3, 3 up, 3 down in this inning. In a one-run game, that would be a very good scenario for Hacker.
Up comes Logan Dilly. First pitch, swinging and a miss, 0-1.
Hacker is a very high-velocity pitcher, as we saw. I remember in his last outing I mentioned
how
now you can see it a little bit better now with the new camera, but his form, he starts with his elbow tucked really back, like kind of already turned very deeply.
0-1 pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2.
Probably how he gets that much power in his pitches. Big windup.
Yeah, you can see how he's kind of like his back is almost turned towards the plate as he
throws.
Yeah,
he's showing us his numbers.
Looks almost like a human corkscrew. The 0-2, swinging and a foul off to the right.
Now, yeah, but then when you have a runner on first base, that's when, that approach gets a little bit tested there because it's kind of hard to see from that back shoulder. He has to look all the way across his body. But hopefully he doesn't have to worry about that if he doesn't get runners on base, which doesn't really happen often for him.
0-2 the count, looking to strike out the side. Strike 3 called. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. To the bottom of the 8th we go. Corndogs lead at 5-4.
Ultimate party experience? Bring the excitement with Game Truck mobile video game feeders. Action-packed laser tag and gel tag battles. Bounce houses, epic foam parties, and unforgettable photo booth fun. Perfect for birthdays, schools, festivals, team bonding, and community events. We bring the fun right to you. No stress and no mess. Book your party today and make memories everyone will be talking about with Game Truck.
Hold up, now do what you do. Get loud, go ahead, get loose. Get down to business, tell everyone nothing's off limits. You can have anything you want.
Across Indiana, the lights go on, the stands fill, and communities come alive. And every night, the Heartland Sports Network is there, showcasing the athletes, the rivalries, and the hometown pride that make our state special. Stream every game live on the Heartland Sports Network app and heartlandsportsnet.com. Your teams, your stories, your network. The Heartland Sports Network, proudly bringing the Heartland together, one game at a time.
Welcome back to Legacy Fields in Crown Point. Northwest Indiana, get ready for exceptional care closest to home. Use Chicago Medicine. Crown Point brings advanced specialty care, including a cancer 5500 today. And up comes for the Corndogs number 3, Greg Guernsey, who's 0 for 3 on the night with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. I'll tell you one thing, Fallon, we need to start thinking about who our player of the game is going to be.
Yeah, this game is moved
Sponsored by Ironworkers Local 395. First pitch is a high fly ball pop-up into short right down as he makes the catch for out number 1.
That is a MLB pop-up, as we call it right there. Major League pop-up. That was way up in the sky.
It was way up in the sky.
And the clear sky with nothing.
And that brings up Drew Kostiba. Kostiba's 0 for 3.
Let's see if he can get back on track. Corndogs looking for an insurance run to extend this lead because, a one-run lead is not safe in this game.
One out pitch, line drive, base hit into left field by Drew Kostiba. So he's not going to go 0-4 tonight. He was 0 for 3 coming into that at bat. And this brings up Josh Fleming.
Yeah, Fleming. scored that run in the last inning.
He did, yeah.
After a double.
Yeah, he's had an up-and-down night. Had that one error earlier in the game, but made up for it next inning with a double and then came around to score. So, indeed, something we look forward to. Again, I've said plenty of times that I'm really excited to see when Josh Fleming can get into a rhythm, because he is a guy that can do some really good things once he gets into a rhythm. First pitch to him with one away. Swinging a fly ball, short right field. Andrew Long going out. Coming in is Mikulich. It's Long that makes the catch right by his waist on his left side, and that's out number 2.
2 catches in this inning for Long. For a second baseman, that's not a super common thing. 2 very high pop-ups.
How about Zach Shardicky coming up? He had a 2-run homer in the 4th inning.
Yeah, he could be our player of the game so far, just for that home run.
We mentioned 1 week ago how he had his welcome to the Corndogs moment.
Yeah, now another one with a home run
there. Yeah, he's
which, right now is the reason why we're up right now by 1.
Yeah, he's impressed, and I think a lot of the reason for that is the runner goes swinging. That's a fly ball into right center field. Mikulich going back on it, and it will go past him all the way to the wall. Costibo rounds third. He will score easily into second. Jack Sharko, a 3 RBI night with a double. It's 6-4.
Well, you're talking about who do you think our Ironworkers Local 375 player of the game is going to be. I think that answers your question right there with the home run and now a double to add another run, another RBI. Corndogs now up 6-4, stretches its lead. This is exactly what you needed to do in this inning.
Zach Sharnicky, our Ironman player of the game tonight. How about 2 for 4?
Pre-announced, pre-announced before the game's over.
We'll give it to him. Although, shout out to Jack Sharko, who's up now, who for now has the game-winning hit in this game with the RBI single in the 5th inning. First pitch to him, inside for a ball 1-0. Now, here's the thing. Can Jack Sharko, if he hits a home run here, does this become a Willie McGee moment?
Hey, we'll see.
A Willie McGee, Ryan Sandberg moment. For those of y'all that remember the Sandberg game from 1984, NBC declared Willie McGee player of the game, and then Ryan Sandberg hit his second game-tying home run, and Bob Costas had to change his mind.
Interesting thing that happens. That's why you don't usually say player of the games prematurely, but I guess we're pretty confident up here tonight.
Well, the reason why all that happened, by the way, 1-1 the count now here on Sharko. We'll see if I can finish the story before the end of the inning. Looping into right field, and that falls into no man's land for a base hit. Sharkey rounds third. Throw comes into the plate. It's late. RBI single for Jack Sharko. It's 7-4.
And another RBI there. Sharkey, great base running. Knew that there was no chance for Glassman to throw it home there. B's very aggressive. All of a sudden now extends the lead. Now the Corndogs up by 3. This is a tough one for Valpo to come back from. Still, and the inning is not over with 2 outs. The runner on first.
Bradley Ferris comes up now. He doubled in the 5th. He's 1 for 3. Back to that Willie McGee, Ryan Sandberg moment. I don't think I'd count that as a Willie McGee moment, but still.
Yeah.
Worth noting, Jack Sharko, we'll give him an honorable mention tonight.
He will get, and I think Jacob Misch probably deserves an honorable mention too. 6 straight strikeouts, that's not unheard of.
That's true.
I mean, that's not a very normal thing.
Swinging a fly ball into right center field. Mikulich going back, still going back towards the wall, and that one is over the head of the center fielder, Dilly, and up against the wall. On his horse around third, Sharko. He will trot home easily. Into second, Bradley Ferris, an RBI double. It's 8-4.
Now, all of a sudden, the Corndogs, it took them a while, but they are blowing this one open. Noah Cena just cannot get anything going. They had 2 outs, and they had a chance to put them away. Now the Corndogs extend the lead to 4, and it looks like, obviously one more chance for the Vikings, but this might be too little too late. This is a pinch runner, Billy Chidsey.
Moves to second. Yep, into second base. He hit his first home run as a Corndog.
Yeah, he doesn't have to sit on the bench the whole night, so making him go out on the field and do something.
2 down, here comes Zach Wright. We'll get to that story now, that story of Bob Costas. He had to run out because in that 11th inning, here's the story. So the Cubs were trailing in that 11th inning, as that's a chopper to the left side, fielded backhanded by Malloy at short, throw over to first, and Wright is safe at first base. It's an infield single. All right. The baseball gods do want the story.
Yeah, I was going to say, they're waiting for you to finish, and then this inning will be over, they say.
So here comes Gabe Bush. Anyways, so the game had ran past its allotted time, so Bob Costas had to give out all of the credits and all of the awards and ads, everything, pay all that stuff off before the game ended. because they had to get to, I believe it was a fight. I think it was like a heavyweight fight or something they had to get to after that. And then Ryan Sandberg decided not so fast.
Yeah. Off the broadcast, he must have changed it then.
Yep. Coming up on 42 years ago this month was that game.
Wow.
As up comes Gabe Bush. Pickup move to first, and just back in time is Zach Wright. I think you have to feel pretty good if you're Justin Heisman heading into the bottom, heading into the ninth inning. You know, you already felt pretty good with your pitching staff pitching the way that it was, but now you get 3 runs, you're up 8-4. Things feel comfortable as the Corndogs are looking for their 5th consecutive win of the season. And not only their 5th straight win, but their 2nd straight win in league play. And they will continue their league schedule tomorrow when they welcome in the South Lake Ironhawks. It's a 4 p.m. first pitch. Fallon will be on the call for that. I will be out in Lafayette tomorrow for baseball semi-state. Corndogs are on the road on the 14th of June, Sunday at 4 p.m. against the Warriors. We won't have a broadcast there. We'll be back on the air on Tuesday when they host the Little Calumet Beavers, an 11 a.m. start on Cornelius' birthday. Swing and a miss, 1-1 the count. Now on Gabe Bush. At New Lenox on the 17th, no broadcast there. Then next weekend, another Friday-Saturday tilt. Friday, home against the Ironhawks at 7 p.m., and then Saturday, home against the Chicago Warriors at 4 p.m. Next Saturday, that pitch is outside, and down to second goes Zach Wright. He'll get a stolen base.
No throw there by Sullivan.
2 balls and 1 strike, and then the Corndogs after that head on a 4-game road trip. Our next Corndogs road broadcast will come on the 24th of June, so a little less than 2 weeks from now when they take on Little Calumet at Munster High School. Outside corner for a strike, count is 2-2. Corndogs lost to Little Calumet 5-3 in the opener of league play on the 28th of May, and then lost to the South Lake Ironhawks on the 31st. So Corndogs are going to be looking over the next couple of games here to get some wins. That's a booming shot to right field, and that one will hit off the base of the wall. 2 runs will score. Throw down to second is going to be late. 2 RBI double for Gabe Bush. Corndogs are pouring it on. It's 10-4.
Yeah, this has turned into an absolute nightmare. If you're Noah Cena and the Vikings now down by 6, I mean, you kind of 6.
As Fenter's got through 4 innings, this is his 4th inning of work, so Cena might be tiring a little bit, but with 2 outs, I think you're kind of getting to a point where you may just have to wear it if you're Cena. As out comes Austin Pizer, former Corndog, and what was a close ball game that the Vikings felt like they might have a chance to come back and win in the 9th inning has now blown open into a 10-4 Corndogs lead.
Absolutely. Now taking time to talk to him a little bit, maybe asking him if he's all right, if he can, try and, persevere through, like you just said, and get one more out. Get out of this one, barring a crazy top of the 9th inning. It seems like, he's probably not going to be able to get back out there.
By the way, I should correct. Austin Pizer is not the former Corndog. His brother, Zach Pizer, is a former Corndog. Ryan Troxel, also a part of the coaching staff here with Post 94, is a former Corndog, too. Up comes Ryder Fernandez as the Corndogs have batted around in this 8th inning. They've played it 5. 2 down, and now on second base, Gabe Bush is still out there. Cena looks back at second. Pickup move back to second is just late. That was a quick move, though.
Cena trying to, again, get Bradley Ferris earlier on that in the 5th inning.
They did. I was just thinking about that. 2 down. The pitch. In the dirt. Ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes here on Ryder Fernandez. Cena. Pick a move back to second. This is a good throw, and they got him at second base. Pickup move 2-4 ends the inning. But how about the Corndogs with 5 runs, all coming with 2 outs on 5 straight base hits, no errors, and 1 runner left. Corndogs have a big lead heading to the 9th here on the Corndogs Sports Network.
Did you know?
They decorate over 210,000 cakes a year.
Did you know?
Their butcher will cut your meat your way.
Did you know?
They have trained floral designers in store.
Did you know?
They will make your wedding cake.
Did you know?
They have a variety of deli bakeable entrees.
Did you know?
Their online app has coupons and so much more. Who does that?
Strachan Van Til. Now you know.
Headquartered in Maryville, Indiana, Centier Bank continues to play a pivotal role in every community we serve. Beginning with a single location in 1895 to serving 13 counties across Indiana, Centier Bank has championed a workplace of community building, philanthropy, and financial education to enrich the lives of individuals and businesses in the communities we serve. Our promise for a better tomorrow for generations to come is what sets Centier apart. Centier Bank, Indiana's largest private family-owned bank.
Looking for the ultimate party experience? Bring the excitement with Game Truck mobile video game theaters. Action-packed laser tag and gel tag battles, bounce houses, epic foam parties, and unforgettable photo booth fun. Perfect for birthdays, schools, festivals, team bonding, and community events. We bring the fun right to you. No stress and no mess. Book your party today and make memories everyone will be talking about with Game Truck.
Love high school sports? Then make sure you're following the Heartland Sports Network on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Rankings, highlights, breaking news, and live coverage, all in one place. Like it, follow it, share it. Heartland Sports Network, your home for hometown sports.
Well, folks, there has been a very intense discussion between innings, and we have decided we are going to have co-players of the game tonight. Our Ironworkers local Ironman player of the game tonight. Players of the game, Zach Sharnicki with 3 RBIs and 2 extra base hits. And also, how about the starting pitcher for the Lake County Corndogs this evening? Jacob Misch, 3 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts, including 6 in a row.
Yeah, that's 6 in a row. 6 in a row. That'll get you player of the game here.
Want to know the count on the batter here, trying to catch his number.
I think that just shows you the talent of the team. They have 2 co-player of the games, 1 on each side, a pitcher
1 ball,
and
no
a batter.
strikes. This is number 46, Keegan Ramos. It's kind of like how in football they have the offensive player of the year and the defensive player of the year in the NFL. I like that.
It is. It's it's
Strike,
2 different sides. I mean, obviously Sharkey plays defense as well, but that's not what we're giving him player of the game for.
Well, I mean, pitching and hitting are different parts of the game.
Yeah.
So 2 balls, 1 strike. Up and in for a ball, 3-1 the count. As the Corndogs look to put a bow on their 5th consecutive win.
Yeah, slow start no more. Similar to last year, all of a sudden the offense is picking them up.
It was a tough start to the year, a tough loss in opening night to Beecher, a close loss to Little Calumet, and then another close loss to the Ironhawks and the first road game, and then picked it up with back-to-back wins against Oswego, swing and a miss, 3-2. A dramatic win against Post 94 a week ago, took care of business against Beecher earlier this week, and now with a chance to get back at the Ironhawks tomorrow here at Legacy Fields. That should be a fun one against a very talented Ironhawks team. That pitch is up and away for ball 4.
A talented
it's a Gabe call as Cody Benedict comes up.
Talented Ironhawks team running into a building where the Corndogs haven't lost in a while, and the red-hot Corndogs team, it's going to be a tough one for them to pull it out.
Yeah, the Ironhawks, a team that has a couple Division I players on their team. So that's an Ironhawks team. Again, I mentioned it when I was at the Ironhawks on the 31st for the one game. I said, don't count these Ironhawks out. This is a very good Ironhawks team, and you got to be careful with them.
It's a very talented league this year. I think it's very even.
Pitch misses low and away to Cody Benedict. Count is 1-0.
Very evenly talent-wise, and we've seen a good, couple of close games so far to start this Region Collegiate Baseball League season.
1 ball, no strikes. Hacker looks in, and he delivers. Pitch misses outside, 2-0.
I know this one seems a little bit lopsided, but, it's just been mistakes for Valpo. Obviously, both sides have had mistakes. It could be even worse, honestly, for the Corndogs, but I wouldn't say there's a big, huge talent disparity in this one at all.
No. Keegan Ramos still at first, getting his lead off. Throw to first is not in time. Cody Benedict, 1 for 3 today. Flew out in the 3rd. Singled in the 5th. Grounded out to end the 6th. 2-0 the count on him. Outside corner, 2-1. The entire Corndogs pitching staff had a very solid night tonight. Looking across this, only 2 of the 4 runs given up were earned, and 2 of those runs scoring on that misplay in the outfield. That's really the one blemish, really, for tonight, as that pitch misses up and away, 3-1. Again, this has been a very consistent Corndogs pitching staff so far this season, and there's a lot of reasons to be optimistic, with the hitting coming together the way that it is, and the pitching that's been really good ever since the start of the season, swing and a miss, 3-2. Corndogs are setting up to make a run.
Yeah, absolutely. They made one last year, too. Ended up not winning the entire thing, getting beat by the Beavers. Upset in the championship game here at Legacy Fields.
Corndogs looking for their second championship as a team. That pitch, outside corner, strike 3 called.
There you go. That's one of those calls right there by the ump that says, I want to go to bed. It's that time of night.
Here comes Andrew Long. He doubled in the 7th. Corndogs won a championship their first year as a team, and then they played in the championship series again their second year. I was on the broadcast team for that, lost on a walk-off on the last game of the season.
Yep. Heard about that one.
Yeah, me and Noel Ferry were
upset. This is a tough one.
It was a tough one to lose. That's a strike. Count as 0-1 on Andrew Long. Although I did get to call a game-tying grand slam in that game. That was nice.
That is fun.
By Hayden Matalich, Corndogs legend.
Wow.
0-1 the count. Hacker looks in and delivers. In the dirt, and that gets away from Ferris. On the way to second, Gabe Call. Or not Call, that's actually Keegan Ramos. Ramos makes it in there. Count moves to 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 away. So double play is out of the possibility for the moment.
Yeah, no throw by Ferris there. No need to risk anything. You're up by 6. Don't want to move the runner even closer to home plate.
First of a 2-game homestand for the Corndogs, and then they have 3 home games next week, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. Be sure to come out to Legacy Fields for that.
Yeah, they got a loaded schedule coming up, and especially in July. Look at all those home games in a row.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of conference opponents.
Next time Post 94 will visit Lake County will be on the 12th of July.
Wow, that seems like forever. It's a whole month.
It is indeed a whole month exactly, but it'll be here before you know it. That one inside corner for a strike, 2-2 the count here on Andrew Long. Camden Mikulich is due up after Long. Caleb Hacker trying to nail down a save. This would be considered a save. Pitch misses low for a ball, 3-2, because rule for a save, if you come into the game, the tying run is either at the plate or on deck, and then you finish it, then it's considered a save.
It's a very interesting rule because you look at the score. It's a 6-1. It's a 6-run game.
It's either you pitch the final 3 innings of a game, swing and a miss, strike 3. It's out number 2. Final 3 innings of a game. You come in the 9th inning, pitch the whole 9th inning, and the lead is 3 runs or fewer. I think you have to do that.
Yeah.
Or if you come in and the tying run is either at the plate or on deck and you finish the game, then that's considered a save.
Makes sense. So, yeah, save on the line here for Hacker.
It is sort of a technicality, but it is a save nonetheless. 2 down for Camden Mikulich. Caleb Hacker looking to finish it off. First pitch. Strike 1, 0-1.
Yeah, and in a relatively fast game as well. 9:22 currently Central Time. Really fast-moving game. Could have been even faster. We had a couple of those clumped innings in the middle innings.
Less than 2.5 hours here. 2 down. Runner goes. Throw goes to third, and it is a high throw that misses.
Ferris is frustrated with himself on that one. He really wanted that one.
It is what it is. Either way, swing and a miss, 0-2 the count.
Yep, 1 pitch away from sending everyone here home.
Vikings down to their last strike. Caleb Hacker puts his glove against his chest, turns his back. The 0-2. High for ball 1. Mikulich stays alive for the moment. One ball, 2 strikes. Hacker twist, turns, delivers. Up and in for a ball. 2-2.
Not close enough for them. Can call it.
Not quite yet. Deuces are wild here in the 9th inning with a runner at third. Hacker. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Ball game over. And the Lake County Corndogs get their 5th win in a row. And they improved to 5-3 on the year. And they are now at the 500 mark in Region Collegiate Baseball League play at 2-2. Your final score brought to you by Hard Rock. Lake County Corndogs 10, the Post 94 Vikings 4. Thalen, final thought on what you saw this evening.
Well, I saw a Corndogs team that, was on fire and eventually carried it over. They had 10 runs, but it seems like they could have had more in Valpo. They kind of slumped their way back into this game. Corndogs had some mistakes. Asen Farinelli didn't have, the greatest outing, but Jacob Mish was incredible, and obviously Zach Sharkey as well with the players of the game. Now, if you're the Corndogs, 5 in a row. After an 0-3 start, a little rough 0-3 start, 0-2 in conference, but all of a sudden you're 500 in that, with a chance tomorrow against the Ironhawks to go back over 500 in league play. After the 0-3 start, you cannot be more proud of this team and what they have done after that.
Can't argue with that. The Lake County Corndogs finished this game. Final totals, 10 runs, 12 hits, 4 errors for the victorious Corndogs. Post 94, 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. The winning pitcher, Jacob Mish. The losing pitcher for tonight is Noah Cena. 10-4, the Corndogs win over the Post 94 Vikings. Next broadcast of Lake County Corndogs baseball tomorrow, 4 o'clock, when the Corndogs host the South Lake Ironhawks. For Thalen